She's aiming to prove that you can win the natural way and is pouring all of her energy into powerlifting. Well, not quite all of her energy. She also does shows to keep the money coming in. Performances where she shows off every bit of her muscular female frame.
This woman is in the body business. She strengthens it, pushes it, is aware of it and flaunts it. This time next week she plans on proving hers to be the strongest woman's body in the world with a new world powerlifting record. Joy Dobson is one of Australia's most successful bodybuilders, but now her interest lies with powerlifting, not the fickle game of bodybuilding.
It's so mumbo-jumbo and it's complicated, whereas powerlifting is a black and white sport. You either get the lifts or you don't, and all you have to worry about is referees that can't do their job. I mean, you get a few of those internationally, but at least here in Australia, they're very good.
Powerlifting authorities are also not as concerned as the bodybuilders with making moral judgments. Joy was suspended from all IFBB competition because of the work she does.
I'd like to run away from you, but if you never found me, I would die.
The main people that are critical are bodybuilders, mainly bodybuilders, so I haven't actually had really any strong criticism from the powerlifters, but bodybuilders seem to have this what you'd say, prudish nature about them. Even the women, they don't like to be seen with the bikini top off.
Consider her former career with the ABC Symphonia.
I feel pretty good about myself. In fact, I think I'm quite pleased that I'm quite so versatile, you know, being a musician, being a very strong person at the same time. I mean, I haven't mangled my viola yet, so...
Even though she can deadlift 202.5 kilograms, her personal best and the Commonwealth record. But in the National Championships next week at Alice Springs, she's aiming to lift a massive 211.5 kilos for the world record.
To lift it without having ever taken steroids is a phenomenal weight. It means lifting more than 3 times her own body weight.
Helmut is coach, manager and husband to Joy. The pair believe that 90% of the world's power people owe their success to steroids, and that's why world records have stood for more than 5 years.
The girls weren't drug tested, and it's taken all this time for someone to build up naturally to break a new world record.
Ultimately, what is it that you're aiming for?
Oh, to really prove that you can be strong, feminine and keep your looks, no matter.
What sort of things would you like to see Joy achieve?
Well, I think her dream that she expressed when we first sort of met was that she would like to become the strongest woman in the world. She is not far away now, but of course what stands between Joy and being the strongest woman in the world is the chemical industry.
Joy won't consider steroids. She wants to stay all woman, including muscles. She also wants to be able to compete on equal terms with other women who are not taking steroids.
At the moment, urine testing seems to be the test used, and unfortunately it's exploited in such a way that people can use it cheating by having someone else's sample already up inside, and they give out someone else's sample that's not their own.
There's a wrong way to keep it cool, a right way to be a fool. Nobody does it like me.
After the show, she and Helmut pop into their favourite coffee shop for a calorie loading. So how much do you enjoy eating all of this as a reward?
Well, I don't always enjoy eating things like that, actually, but I find it has become a necessity to put back the calories that I've just burned up. Otherwise, I'd end up losing weight and end up looking like a bodybuilder when I should be powerlifting.
The lead-up for next Saturday's momentous lift will be tough. A lot of stress and a lack of sleep, worrying if she'll be able to do it. But this woman has beaten many problems. She's determined to live as she chooses, whether that includes a strip or a lift. Either way, there's a lot more to 28-year-old Joy Dobson than bulging muscles.
And Wilco, I believe that Karen Pratt had to battle really hard to get that story, because I heard that Jay Harker spends a lot of time at the place where that show's held.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. But I mean, how dare those beetle-brained bodybuilding people ban her from competition? I reckon that's the height of ignorance and what a rubbish. We'll be back with the final part of Sports World after this.